Welcome to Kids Academy.
The power of play. What is play-based learning? It's no secret that play is an incredibly important part of a child's early life. Even from birth, newborns enjoy simple games such as peekaboo or interactive songs that parents sing, such as Itsy-Bitsy Spider. As adults, it can be easy to dismiss such games as mere entertainment. After all, the popular expression child's play was coined to describe something overly simplistic or insignificant. However, parents, teachers, and caregivers must always remember that a child's play isn't a frivolous way to pass the time. In fact, play is arguably the most important activity kids engage in from birth to pre-adolescence. According to Project Zero, a group of researchers from the Harvard Graduate School of Education, children learn a multitude of integral life skills through play, like how to collaborate with others, the negotiation of rules, and how navigate relationships with friends, family, and classmates. Play forces children to solve problems and be flexible as they learn to interact and communicate with others through their games. For infants and toddlers, play-based learning helps the littlest of learners to make sense of the world around them. The world is a big place that can sometimes be a little scary, but play serves as a fun way to gain knowledge about the people in their lives and the basic ways in which the world works. Infants begin to construct knowledge about their surroundings, while toddlers thrive thanks to hands-on learning and experimentation. Learning through play continues to be important for preschoolers, especially as they gain more exposure to peers through family friends, daycare centers, and early learning preschool programs. It serves as a gateway to numerous developmental milestones by helping them enhance their language skills and articulate their thoughts while engaging in pretend scenarios. More importantly, play becomes a way for kids to practice emotional regulation. This allows them to navigate complex feelings, develop empathy, and practice conflict resolution within a safe and supportive space. Even beyond preschool, play serves as a critical way for older kids to develop the social skills they will take with them throughout their lives. Through play, they learn cooperation, negotiation, and teamwork, laying the groundwork for healthy relationships and effective communication as they make friends in school and beyond. In essence, play-based learning serves as a cornerstone in early childhood education, with experts touting its benefits and importance. It is no doubt an essential component of childhood, but as a parent or teacher, you may be wondering about the details of how play can develop your child's specific academic skills or how to know if the games they play are useful. Join us as we explore answers to the most commonly asked questions about play-based learning to gain deeper insight into this important topic. Digging deeper, what can play-based learning do for my child? Play can seem like an effortless part of childhood, with kids engaging in games even with little adult intervention. However, to maximize their learning, parents and teachers need to put some thought into what and how they play. Below are some of the most frequently asked questions when it comes to play-based learning. Why is play-based learning important? We've already addressed the general ways in which play benefits kids of all ages, such as by sparking creativity and curiosity and improving social relationships and emotional regulation. More specifically, play-based learning can even help young learners develop the following academic skills. Math. Playing with manipulatives, such as toys, blocks, or everyday objects, children can count, sort, and group items, which in turn helps them to build a foundation for early math skills and numeracy. This hands-on approach helps kids to grasp basic math concepts like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Furthermore, board games and puzzles introduce mathematical concepts in a fun and motivating way. These types of activities encourage children to strategize, count, and problem solve. For older kids, shape puzzles, such as tangrams, help kids develop spatial awareness and reinforce important geometric concepts. Lastly, cooking in a pretend kitchen, setting up a pretend store, or playing cashier often involves counting money, measuring ingredients, and practicing the basic concepts of quantity and measurement, which directly build specific math skills they will need for school and life. Science. The many ways that play helps children build science knowledge and skills are practically endless. For babies and toddlers, sensory activities are incredibly important to development. Sensory play introduces basic scientific concepts such as cause and effect, properties of matter, and how matter changes when manipulated. This includes experimenting with a variety of textures, such as exploring water, sand, slime, shaving cream, and anything and everything in between. Busy boards, such as those with various types of latches, buttons, and knobs, can help children understand how different objects work. For preschoolers and older kids, hands-on experiments teach them to observe, ask questions, make predictions, and come to conclusions, all of which are fundamental aspects of the scientific method. Furthermore, when children explore the outdoors, they make first-hand observations about plants, animals, and insects, which helps them learn more about their natural surroundings. Social studies. It's well known that kids love to play pretend. Role-playing games are especially important for building social studies concepts, since kids can immerse themselves in various roles, such as pretending to be community helpers, historical figures, or people from different cultures. This type of play can help little learners to differentiate between the different types of governments, such as the difference between leaders within their community and those they see on the TV, like governors and the president. Additionally, role play can also teach young learners about different people and their cultures, as well as their unique perspectives. English language arts. Storytelling and acting out plays with puppets are classic kid games that develop critical early reading and language skills. Encouraging storytelling, puppet shows, or role-playing scenarios helps older children develop narrative skills and expand vocabulary, all while enhancing the imagination and sparking their curiosity. Moreover, for early learners, playing games, puzzles, or activities that involve letters and their sounds helps them to grasp phonemic awareness and letter recognition interactively and enjoyably. This type of play builds a child's language skills, getting them ready for reading and advancing their vocabulary. Just how effective is play-based learning? A commonly misunderstood concept amongst parents is that once children begin kindergarten, play is something that is done at home, and that school is for learning. While most educators likely know better, sometimes curriculum writers at the state and district levels indeed devalue the importance of play in the interest of ensuring that students hit specified learning standards or targets. This can put teachers in a difficult place when lesson planning, since enforcing a demanding curriculum at such a young age stifles creativity and minimizes opportunities for authentic play-based learning. Unfortunately, one reason state education agencies are constantly revising and updating learning standards and making them ever more rigorous is due to requirements for state testing, with most states requiring testing beginning with the 3rd grade. While this may seem like children still have plenty of time for play from kindergarten through the 2nd grade, the truth is that early elementary teachers have the monumental task of teaching the fundamental basics that kids must master to be successful in every subsequent year of schooling. This includes concepts like phonics, reading, writing, and numeracy, just to name a few. Without these foundational skills, children cannot succeed in the 3rd grade or its testing, as these concepts take years to develop. All this considered, it is easy to see how play in the classroom can seem like a frivolous activity, only meant for entertainment or keeping kids motivated. However, studies have recently shown that play-based activities are more effective than other methods of teaching. In fact, according to the Regional Educational Laboratory Program, a program that is a part of the Institute of Education Sciences and a branch within the U.S. Department of Education, for children younger than 8, guided play was more effective for teaching academic content than direct instruction. 2022. This means that even though teachers often turn to direct instruction to meet a plethora of learning targets, allowing their students time for guided play is much more effective and can improve student learning and outcomes. So why don't more teachers do exactly that? In short, the answers are time and the pressure to ensure that all kids meet specific goals by the end of each school year. For example, in 2016 article by the National Education Association discusses how kindergarten teachers throughout the nation were being pressured to teach their students to read by the end of the year, even though that goal is developmentally inappropriate. Thanks to initiatives such as former President George Walker Bush's No Child Left Behind Act, schools were pressured for many years to increase academic rigor and push down those heightened standards to lower grades, where much of those learning targets are inappropriate. What are the specific benefits of play-based learning for babies and toddlers? We've already discussed above the general idea that play is important in early development to help the youngest of learners to make sense of the world around them. More specifically, it allows their brains to develop naturally while assisting them in important areas, such as emotional regulation. This helps children to become resilient and well-adjusted as they grow older. Researchers have delved deeper into the science of play-based learning in the development of not only humans, but also all mammals. They found humans, just like other mammals, have an innate need to engage in play activities as a part of their healthy and successful development. During play, human children experiment with scenarios while playing with toys. In doing so, they make observations and form new neural networks within the brain to solidify what they've learned. Playing activates areas of the young brain, forging new connections while releasing important hormones that make playful activities enjoyable. Thus, not only is play exciting for kids, but it also allows them the opportunity to make a healthy connection between learning and fun. Moreover, play could help the youngest learners to form emotional resilience and empathy, and improve outcomes for kids who grow up in an environment that encourages free and guided playtime. For instance, in a study by Dr. Stuart Brown with the Institute for Play, researchers found that prisoners incarcerated in Texas's Huntsville unit were more likely to have been deprived of play early in life, having grown up in toxic environments that did not include free play. When we think about the consequences of depriving play, it does make sense. The littlest of learners are busy learning the rules of interaction and communication with others. They do this through playing with their parents, family members, friends, and caregivers. Moreover, toddlers play with peers as soon as they can sit, crawl, and walk. If young children are not engaged in simple play with others, they cannot learn the rules of engaging with others. Through playful activities, they learn to communicate, build empathy for others, and develop resilience when things don't go their way.